Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of the Duo Group Ironman. In the last video, I got the Master Wand, I did a bunch of raids, I've been AFKing Moss Giants with a cannon in my downtime to get Mossy Keys, and that's because my duo teammate Spookdog's Discord server is hosting a bingo. If you don't know how RuneScape bingo events work, then you should probably check out the beginning of my last video where I explained all that, because I'm not going to be explaining it all over again this video. I've mainly been focusing on raids, and I just finished off the last video with 200 chambers KC. Here's the collection log. It's 13 purples, 13 in 6 million personal points. And here's the loot tracker as well from 200 KC. And before we go on, we have a word from today's sponsor. Today's video is sponsored by Manscaped, the premium men's lifestyle brand which is taking the men's grooming market by storm. They've created the ultimate men's grooming kit for whatever you prefer, whether you just want to trim or if you prefer a close shave. I am here to introduce the Platinum Package 4.0 by Manscaped. Starting off, the package includes their body wash and 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner, which is vegan, dye-free, gluten-free, paraben-free, alcohol-free, cruelty-free, and phthalate-free. Before you step out the shower, use the waterproof and cordless Lawnmower 4.0 electric trimmer. Then hop out the shower, use their normal deodorant, and then use their Crop Preserver ball deodorant, followed by their Crop Reviver ball toner spray. And after that, you can take care of your face with the Weed Whacker nose and ear hair trimmer. And you'll get a couple extra freebies, including the Shed luxury travel bag and a pair of Manscaped anti-chafing boxer briefs for free. I've been using Manscaped products for almost 2 years now, at minimum once a week. Kara won't let me use it less than that. No, but I seriously love this thing so much. It's so easy to use. You just pop it on while you're in the shower. It takes almost no extra time to just shave the forest down there. When you turn it on, the LED light also turns on, and I've never known how much I wanted a light on a trimmer until I had a light on a trimmer. So go to manscaped.com or use the link in the description with code MUDKIP20 at checkout for 20% off your order and free international shipping, and your balls will thank you. Thank you so much to Manscaped for sponsoring this video. We still have one more week left of the bingo, so I don't want to waste any more time. Let's jump right back into the raiding. I got the casket.
Ooh, good luck.
Good luck.
Let's go, let's go.
Shocking.
Master
though. Something really weird happened when I was farming in this raid. It's something I've never paid attention to before, so I don't know, maybe it's always been like this, but watch the order that I plant these Buchu seeds. First I plant the south one, and then I plant the north one. So the south plant should be done growing before the north one does, right? Except in this case, the north one was finishing its farming ticks or cycles or whatever before the south one was. So the north one got done first, even though I planted it last. During this last kill, Spookdog just got Dragon Limbs, and we only have one ACB, so I mean, I guess if we both want to use crossbows, then that's gonna be good. Wait, is this really my first ever time getting a curve bone? I've never gotten one. I'm maxed, and I've never gotten a curve bone on here. Okay. Cool. That's a new fun, wacky, zany collection for me to add into the bank. And my Zora scale stack just keeps getting smaller and smaller. I'm going to have more Zora sessions after the bingo. Well, it looks like all the magic imbue has paid off because there is 20 million magic XP. I do actually cast magic imbue throughout the raid because I have all the runes on me, and I found out recently how fast it is to craft astrals. It's like 15k per hour, and then I could just buy the fire runes and water runes, so may as well. I also keep the steam battle staff in this top section of my bank just to take it out while I'm scouting on my main, just so I can cast magic imbue and save a bit of runes. Okay, the thing happened again where the patch that I planted second ended up growing first, so I guess it wasn't just a one-off thing. Here's loot from 12 hours of raiding today, 16 KC, although only 12 of those KC were from this video. The birdhouse run before bed gave me a medium clue, and we are about to get the late night ranger boots. Oh, it's a new unique for me at least, doesn't help for the bingo. It is now 614 collection log slots. As a part of progressing and getting better at raiding, I should actually learn all the rooms. There's 2 rooms and chambers I don't really do, which are Vanguards and Vespula. I mean, I've done them a few times in the past, like in leagues or a couple times in teams, but for the most part, I haven't truly learned them like how I know the other rooms. So I want to at least add Vanguards into my repertoire, and I decided to record my first attempt. This is super bad, and I'll probably cringe watching this back in the future, And this is not a guide, this is just me logging my first attempt so I can see the progress when I look back at it someday. Elite combat task, perfectly balanced. That's defeat the vanguards without resetting them. Well, as I'm scouting raids here, the servers are doing that thing again. I'm glad it was right after the raid though, so not during Ulm like it's always been in the past. Maybe it's time to go back to Slayer. I do still have to get one more purple though, because I have to get an even amount of purples for bingo, and I'm currently at 3. So maybe I'll just do Slayer the rest of the day. Dude, I'm still in shock over the fact that I went over 14 million Slayer XP until I got my first curve bone on the account. I'm still not over that. And that's the KBD task over. I had to get ahead from KBD for the bingo. I could always do it off task too, I guess, but there's still like 6 days left. Okay, we're going back to KBD. That was not the back-to-back perk from the Slayer cape. I canceled the task in between, so it's kind of funny. No bucket. KBD task is over. No head. Nice. That was task number 650, which I got from Konar, and I got 300 Slayer points from the Rune Dragons. I'm going to unlock basilisks, or lock them. Unlock, because we have a jaw already, and I've been canceling this so many times, and Spook's been doing this task herself, so not going to worry about that anymore. Worms are getting added onto the block list. You know what? Servers have been fine. I want to get back to raiding, so I'll do it at my own risk. In the last video, I mentioned that really the only AFK-able thing I could do for the bingo was just to AFK Moss Giants to get the Mossy Keys to try and get the Bryophyte Essence, but there is one other thing that I didn't mention, which is Dark Beasts for the Dark Bow. I originally didn't want to come here to AFK them because I thought maybe I could get the Dark Bow passively through Slayer tasks, but taking a step back now and looking at this, I realized that that's probably not realistic to happen because I get assigned, what, like 10 or 15 every task, and it's a 1 out of 512 drop to get the Dark Bow. You can extend Dark Beasts, so you can get over 100 of them, but I'm not going to waste Slayer points to do that just to try and get the Dark Bow for the bingo. So I'll make this an AFK activity as well. This should be a lot faster to get on average than the Bryophyte Essence. So once I get the Dark Bow from Dark Beasts, then I'll go back to Moss Giants for my AFK time. I like this spot better than the Ironworth dungeon in Prif because this is a lot faster to get to, so I can just teleport home, restore my stats, get my strength up with the Dragon Battle Axe, and then teleport straight back here with the Slayer Ring and not have to use any per pot. Okay, I've killed, I think it was 2 or 3 so far. So I started around 330 KC in my loot tracker, so we'll see how long this eventually takes. Here's a hard casket from the Dark Beasts. Need 10 uniques from Hards, Elites, or Master Clues for the bingo, and the shared uniques do not count towards that. Oh my god, no way! Oh, purple! With Spook Dog in the room next to me. This is the second time where you've come into the room and I get a purple. Should be in here more often. Okay, let's see it. Number 8. 14 purples in 6.69 million points, which is a lot. But to be fair, my last purple, number 13, was about 830k points ago. So I was about on drop rate since my last purple, at least, if that's any consolation. It's probably not. I think the consolation for you, though, is knowing that I'm just getting all these dupes over and over. You know, all those Ironmen that go like 5 times the rate for their first decks? I'm the reason why. I'm like the Spider's George of dexes. It's just so funny looking in the submissions channel for the bingo. It's like purple, purple, purple. They're just all dexes. Okay, there's one buckler, but still 3 dexes in a row is just funny. Yeah, there was that one day where I got 2 dexes in one day. Okay, anyways, let's go for the back-to-back. Can we get the first? No, okay. I didn't get to finish saying the thing. Can we get the first back-to-back on the series? No purple. But hey, would you look at that? We got some stuff, so that's pretty stuff. Good morning. The subreddit is currently blowing up with people saying F, rip hardcore, servers, GG. Once this finally free, probably can go outside now. So anyways, I'm not going to be doing raids today, which I guess kind of works out nicely because I now have 4 purples and it's every 2 purples you get bingo points. So going back to Slayer. Ooh, virtual Slayer level of 100, which is almost 14.4 mil XP. Nice, Black Demons. We're going to Demonics. There is a bingo tile to get 4 Zenytes, but each Zenyte you get counts as 1 point. So I can get up to 4 points from getting Zenytes. I currently do have the whole collection log greened out for demonics, but only 3 Zenytes and 2,400. We still need a tormented, so maybe I'd bring that into chambers too if I got one. Awesome, got an elite caskets from demonics who's ready for nothing. Shocking again. Yes! Yes! Zenyte number 4, yes, dude. Can we get the first back-to-back on the series? No purple. Actually, I'm gonna wait till the task is over to make this, just in case I get another Zenyte to save me a trip. Okay, Xeric says that some worlds will be going offline. There will not be an in-game timer. Hop ASAP. Okay, wait, this is funny. Spookdog just logged in, so she didn't see the first message, only the second one, and now she's confused. I guess they're really trying to get the point across. I really hope this fixes the servers, because I just want to go back to raiding, man. Like, I legit don't mind camping raids for, like, a long time, because it's so fun. They just keep spamming the messages. I think at this point, they should just add tornado sirens to OSRS. Demonic's task is over. Got 1 Zenyte. It's really all I could ask for. I got a whole bunch of onyxes. I have 4 more uncut ones from Zora. I got 1 cut one from Tecton, so we'll just take the Tecton one. It's been a long time since I've been able to make a clip like this. It was August of 2022 was the last time, in fact, I made a Zenyte thing. So let's fuse the things together, and we now have another thing. The post 99 crafting XP, let's make the Zenyte bracelet. And then we'll enchant that, and we now have the tormented bracelet. And this is the best in slot mage glove slot item in the game. The best part of this is the 5% magic damage, and then there's also a plus 10 mage attack and a plus 2 prayer bonus, but 5% magic is pretty huge. Just for reference, each piece of ancestral, which is the best in slot mage robes, is 2% magic damage for each piece. So this is like 2.5 pieces of ancestral. I might start bringing this as an extra switch for chambers, not for the whole raid. You don't really use much magic during the raid. It's just for Ulm mainly is where you use magic. And just to compare it to Barrow's gloves, or at least the magic accuracy, it's plus 10 versus plus 6, but the magic damage is really the big part of that. Do you realize though, this is a best in slot item. It's not too often that we unlock best in slot items. Here, I just want to grab all 4 of these out. The full Zenyte set is completed on the group Ironman, the goal that we've set out for from the... So I just got a Kraken Slayer task, but unfortunately I will not be able to use the Tormented right away because there is a bingo tile to get a Trident. And the best way to get a Trident is from the baby Krakens because it's 1 out of 200 from the baby Krakens, whereas it's only 1 out of 512 from the boss. Plus it's a lot faster to kill the baby Krakens than it is to kill the boss. So this is just by far the better way to get a Trident. They have negative magic defense, so my mage accuracy doesn't matter. Just wearing the proselyte for the prayer bonus. I forgot my saturated heart. That's okay. And the reason I can't wear the tormented for this is because I want to wear the slaughter bracelets to try and extend the task as long as possible so I can get the best chance of getting a Trident. Do we get it? No. I can't believe I didn't get the drop I wanted. I'm so unlucky. And it looks like I will be going back to demonics. Hard casket. Never uniques. Ballista limbs. No bucket. This was the longest demonics trip I've ever had before. It was exactly 50 kills. There's the Slayer XP per hour. I just woke up and came straight here, and I've been in the room for almost 1 hour straight. A Ballista Spring. Cool. Last kill of the task. No more Zenytes. So here's the Demonics collection log at this point. It was around 2,500 KC when I got that 4th Zenyte. I guess at some point it'd be nice to get a second Monkey Tail so I could have both a light ballista and a heavy ballista, even though it's not for collection log, just as like a Ironman completionist kind of thing. How much total time have I spent at Demonics? Well, nowadays I get like 50 kills per hour, but early on when I had lower gear and I was going for the first Zenyte or the first couple Zenytes, I was probably getting like 30, maybe 40 kills per hour. But if we average it out overall and we say like 35, 40 kills per hour, it's about 70 hours of Demonics. Yes, I got Kraken again. Cool. We have another chance to go for the Trident. Last Kraken of the task. Can we get the Trident? No. 283 for the 1 out of 200. I have purposely chosen to go dry hair so that I could instead get lucky at chambers. Back to back? Yes. No way. Yes. All right, let's get the Trident. Come on, Trident. Never lucky. I'm now over double the drop rate at this point. Oh, no way. The back 3 back. Are you serious? That's insane. You can't kill Kraken unless you have a Kraken Slayer task. Oh, I got it. It was 468 KC. Nice, nice. Or maybe it was 467. Well, either way. Bit over double the drop rate. And now that I have the Trident, I can go back to raiding. And this time I've got the Tormented to bring in with me. Usually at the start of the raid, unless I have either Vanguards or Crabs, I'll bank all my mage gear. But even if I have Crabs, I just bank everything except for the Trident. So I'll have space throughout the raid. And I usually bank a couple of the staminas too. Or whenever the first bank chest happens to be, which usually isn't too far into a raid. And here's my new setup for going into Ulm. I only have 8 brews. How am I going to survive? No way. How? Dude, I cannot keep getting away with this. Okay, let's see it. Always scrolls. But hey, it's another purple for the bingo. And it's a pet roll too. It's a pet roll. It's a pet roll. It's a pet roll copium. Absolutely disgusting, dude. 15 purples in 6.76 million points. And that is arcane number 4. At this point, I'm legally obligated to get another purple during the bingo because I have to get an even number. So I have to keep going. Keep playing the Chambers Casino. Now, can we get the first back-to-back on the series? No purple. Man, so unlucky for real. Are you kidding? Another purple today, dude. 2 purples in one day. Oh, it's gonna be a scroll. I know it's gonna be a scroll. Well, okay. Literally my reaction. As per usual, we're going to look at the raid data tracker plugin that is now 16 purples in 6.85 million points, which is now a rate of 1 purple every 428k points. Man, I was like over 500k points per purple, but after getting those couple more purples, it's brought it back down to 428k. And then here is what the collection log's looking like. It's ridiculous, dude. Just the number of drops is insane for my KC. Let's see what my bank value is worth if I deposit all this in here. 2.6 bill. Last time I pointed this out in the video, it had just hit 2 bill. So I guess now with all the purples from Chambers, it's bumped it up quite a bit. Hey, there it is. There's the dark bow. Let's see what the KC is. 677. I started off this video at least around 330. So I've done like 340 dark beast kills in this video to get the dark bow. I'm just going to put this in the group storage for now. I'll worry about clearing out more bank space after bingo. And I guess now I'll just go back to cannoning moss giants for mossy keys. How many do I have right now, actually? 26. The total dark beasts I've ever killed on this account, which there are a few kills not tracked by the loot tracker, it's 690. Not bad for the 1 in 512. First back-to-back on the series happens right now. 3 purples in one day, never lucky. A couple nice things about bringing the tormented bracelet into raids is that first off, it increases my max hit. It was 43 previously, now it's 45 at Ulm. And well, like with any mage upgrade, it increases the mage accuracy, which is super important for not resetting the hands, because at the end of P3, Ulm's mage defense triples when its melee hand is dead. So you really need as much mage accuracy as you can get. That was a joke, but it feels like it. And let's call it here at 229 raids KC. We got 3 purples this video, finished the Zenyte set, and got a decent amount of points for the bingo team. And let's take a look at the current bingo standings. This is our team. This is how many points each player on our team has got individually. So not to brag or anything, but I'm going to brag anyways. And then here is all the teams. Remington Horse Party, we've definitely made the comeback. Generally, this has been us throughout the bingo, but you know, sometimes things just have a way of working themselves out. There's, I think, 3 days left in the bingo, and I'll probably just continue to do Chambers because I'm having fun. I like improving, and it'd be nice to get drops that aren't scrolls, but I wouldn't be surprised if I go very, very dry considering how lucky I've been. Because I can't just keep getting lucky forever, surely, right? So with that, make sure to check out my duo teammate SpookDog's channel, linked below in every video description. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope that you have a great day, and I will see you again next time.